Caitriona Balfe shares about the difficulties of co-starring with Sam Heughan, surprising fans. Over the past decade, Outlander has become a global phenomenon. Jamie and Claire, played by Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe, have been hailed as one of the most iconic love stories on television. Fans around the world call them the golden couple of the set, where all eyes are on their explosive chemistry. But in May 2025, when Caitriona Balfe appeared on an exclusive Actors Core Arts podcast, she surprised the world by revealing something no one expected: working with Sam is not as easy as people think. Studio microphone host asked, "Caitriona, people always say you and Sam have perfect chemistry. Have you ever had any difficulties working with him?" Caitriona: "I've never shared this publicly. But, yes, at first, working with Sam was an emotional challenge. Not because he was bad, but because he was too good. Too charming, too safe, the scary, SAFETY. In 2013, when Jamie Fraser's casting took place at a small London studio, Caitriona was a relative unknown. Sam, a Scottish actor more accustomed to the stage than the screen, was taking his first steps into Hollywood. "I remember the first time we auditioned together," Caitriona recalls on the podcast. "Everyone in the room held their breath. There was an inexplicable electricity between us. But it was the pressure." Sam was hired almost immediately. Caitriona hesitated. It wasn't that she didn't like the script, it was that she felt clearly that if she took on the role of Claire, her whole life would be tied to a man she wasn't sure she could keep her distance from, even in her mind. Part 3. The first days of falling in love. During the first year of filming, Caitriona had to ask the director several times to let her take a few minutes off after intimate scenes with Sam. "He was always very professional. But I wasn't that good. There were times when I felt heartbroken when I saw him taking care of another co-star, even though I knew it was just an act." She confessed that she had real feelings, not sure what they were, for Sam in season 2. But because of that, she decided to keep her distance from him outside of work hours. Instead of having dinner with the crew, she returned to her hotel room early. She limited her response to messages. In fact, for a short period, the two of them didn't speak to each other for 10 days. Fans and the pressure to ship. Caitriona admits, it's the fans' expectations that make her feel suffocated. "They don't just love Jamie and Claire. They want me and Sam to be a couple in real life. Every hug backstage is analyzed. Every time we don't post a picture together, fans worry. Once, when I shared my wedding photo with my husband Tony, fans attacked me for betraying Jamie. That made me cry all night." Caitriona Balfe never thought she would say it, but in that podcast, in front of the microphone, she felt like she had been stripped of the mask she had kept on for so long. "I remember clearly one day in season 3, when Jamie and Claire reunited after many years apart. It was one of the most emotional scenes in the series. We had to act out a kiss that seemed to suppress all the longing, all the pain, all the love that had been pent up over time. And in that moment, I didn't know if I was Claire or me. I just knew I was in love with that look, Sam's look." After that scene, Caitriona didn't say a word. She went straight to her dressing room and locked herself in for 20 minutes. Sam knew. And he was silent. What made things more complicated, Caitriona says, was that Sam Heughan knew exactly what she felt. "He was probably more perceptive than people think. He read me. After the scene, he just left a short message: 'You did great. But if it's too real, tell me.'" Caitriona didn't respond. Instead, she took a week off, citing health reasons. When acting becomes a dangerous habit. In 2018, when Caitriona got engaged to Tony McGill, the press was abuzz with rumors that she and Sam were no longer as close as before. But the truth, as she tells it, We weren't apart because I was engaged. We were apart because I needed it to keep my real life from getting caught up in the love story we were living every day on set. She describes filming as living two lives, one as Claire, the brave woman who loves Jamie Fraser to the end, and the other as Caitriona, a wife, a friend, a person who doesn't want to lose herself to nameless emotions. Acting with Sam is easy and difficult. Easy because our chemistry is natural. Difficult because it's so real that I sometimes forget that we're just actors. The real relationship off camera. When asked about her current relationship with Sam, Caitriona smiles softly. We are a strange kind of soulmates. Not lovers, not just friends. I'm the only person in the world who understands what I had to give up to play Claire. And I'm also the only person who sees how vulnerable Sam is under that perfect shell. She revealed that Sam once cried after filming a scene in season 4, something no one but her and the director knew. He came out, sat down by the prop box, and just kept his head down and cried silently. I went over, didn't say anything, just put my hand on his shoulder. That was the only time I saw Sam break down. Quote,